Alright, it's the night of day 3. I had a good day today, good drive from Nashville to St. Louis, and met up with Ferris, who is from Jordan, the country of Jordan, and he's a really cool guy, so I'm staying with him tonight, and headed out to Kansas City in the morning. I went to his his soccer match that you will see, and you're gonna see my trip on into St. Louis and seeing the arch and everything. So that was cool. I'm really tired. I woke up at 5:30 for the ride this morning. So, but it was fun. A good last little bit with Pat and Brenda, and then coming here. And I met some cool Jordanian people and had dinner with them. That was pretty cool. I didn't understand what they were saying, but they included me in the conversation, even though they knew I didn't understand what was going on. So it was cool. But another good day. Tomorrow is day 4, and tomorrow is from the trip from St. Louis to Kansas City, and I'm looking forward to some Kansas City barbecue.
Say hello.
Down there, do you?
This is our morning bike ride to the Loveless. It's going pretty good. We've gone about 10 miles and we've got about 7 miles to go. Climbing up the Natchez Trace.
Don't get a picture of me.
Climbing like a champ. Here I am at the Loveless Cafe. We just had breakfast. It's pretty famous. But I'm about to head back down the Natchez Trace back home, and Brenda and Pat are leaving. So we'll say bye to them. And there they go. So here we go. All right, I'm headed out of Nashville. I'm leaving Pat and Brenda's house now. We got cleaned up after my ride and everything, and headed to St. Louis. So St. Louis, here I come.
2 hours of pushing broom by 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. Trailers for sale, rooms to let 50 cents. No phone.
I, for some reason, my whole life, have hated Kentucky. I've never been to somewhere I like in Kentucky. Pretty much, it's the most dreadful state in the United States of America. I almost actually wouldn't care if it just dissolved and became, you know what, actually, I don't even want it to become another state. How about they just get out of the United States and they'll just be their own little country or something, because I just don't like Kentucky. I mean, you can say bluegrass came from it. I like bluegrass, but okay, bluegrass is the only thing that I like from Kentucky. Everything else sucks. And so here I am, literally at this moment, crossing into the most dreadful state in the United States of America, in my opinion. If it's not your opinion, then so what? But that's my opinion, and it's probably going to stay that way. One of the many reasons that Kentucky sucks is I just lost phone service for the 2nd time. I have 0 bars, and there's no scenery. It just sucks. This is the Ohio River. Oh, that's really scary. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna watch the road, and oh my goodness. I don't like this at all. Well, let's add this one to the list. I actually didn't know I was going through Illinois, but welcome to Illinois. This is my first time in Illinois, so I'll give it a chance. Let's see how she is. Well, that's the most interesting thing I've seen in about 60 miles. Some kind of big jail. And here's the second most interesting thing I've seen in about 60 miles. some big old tires. I mean, I don't know what those even go on. They're wider than the lane. There's 4 of them. Holy crap. It's bigger than my car. Definitely. Field. For a really long ways. On both sides. And I don't think I've made a turn in about 70 miles. Even a curve or anything. But I can't. Alright, I just realized why I've been driving for 5 hours. Because I just caught my first glimpse of the St. Louis Arch. And it's definitely all that I expected. I'm like 10 miles out, but I can already see the top of it. And I'm gonna show you here in just a second. After I get out of this bridge. See that real close, you can see it. Real close. Oh, we gotta come around this curve. I'll show you. Here it is. The St. Louis Arch, the gateway to the west. And I am right here at it. And now I'm in traffic. About to cross the Mississippi River for the first time in my life. So, this is pretty cool. For sure. Alright, let's check that state off. Welcome to Missouri. And the arch is right there. I just crossed over the river. Well, I'm still crossing over the river. And I'm here. There's there's Busch Stadium right there. So pretty cool. The St. Louis Cardinals Stadium. Arena. This is the city of St. Louis. I'm definitely liking it so far. These buildings. Those are really awesome looking. Definitely St. Louis is looking really, that's St. Louis University. That's why it's pretty awesome, because it's probably old, and that's a really big church. I'm getting close, I'm pretty much in downtown. Hey, it is about 8 o'clock. I'm here at Ferris's soccer game. Ferris is the guy I got hooked up to spend the night with in St. Louis, so staying with him tonight and heading out to Kansas City in the morning, but I'm here at his soccer game, and it's actually pretty exciting.